I sure am happy that I pieced out with the Seljuks in the last episode because we have another war in our hands. This time Carpathia declared war. These traitors, I knew it. I knew they were going to do this, and they're coming after Constantinople. That is their desire. I do not feel like giving it to them, at least not without a fight. This is an enemy that I feel like I might have a chance. Right now, our army is still in a very bad shape, but I feel like this is a battle we can win, specifically because they also don't have an advantage in terms of a military attack. Now, neither does Ram, but at the beginning of the war, they did have an advantage. Now, I just want to say here that for all those of you that may have expected a more, I guess, a more spectacular battle and war, I would have hoped that too. But you saw it was just a stomp, so I kind of had to cut this there because there was really no way of me fighting back. I think with Carpathia, this is a little bit different. I do currently have my army over here helping with the rebels in Lotharingia. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't do that. So, you know what I will do? I will actually just, return to Antwerp over here. We'll send our fleet probably, I don't even know where. I could send it to Constantinople, but if they then get defeated, I wouldn't know what to do. So maybe to Danish Moldavia, maybe to Yeresan, we could try and take that. I don't know what the Carpathian fleet says. I probably, you know what? I'll probably just take the land route and besiege Sebolch over here. And I think this is how we'll roll. Okay, and I will build up another army, even though we can't really afford it. I kind of have to. So because Carpathia attacked before my garrison was ready, Constantinople lost within 30 days. That's very unfortunate because that's a war goal and it's going to take us so much longer to get it back. This leaves us off quite terribly in this war, but I have built up a new army, and with both our armies, we should be able to just brute force our way through Carpathia, and I mean to make them pay. I will likely take away their claims on our lands, and I will probably maybe force them to release some lands as well, but here's the big thing, I will make them pay tons of cash. Like, we're gonna hopefully make a lot of money through this, or at least pay our expenses, because I had to take another loan for this army, and the war operations should then give us a huge benefit for the next couple of years, and hopefully that will be enough to prepare against the Seljuks, who will obviously go and declare war on us right after this is over. The only good news about this is that our vassals won't be able to rebel against us because we're going to be in constant war, so you know, I guess that's kind of a benefit. So far, the early stages of the war are going fine, other than losing Constantinople, obviously. The Carpathians are now over here in our Russian territory, just sieging that, which is completely fine that they waste their time over there. Meanwhile, I have, built up our new army, and I'm going to transport it over here to Mammal, and then we're going to send them south as well. Perhaps occupy Yeresan, I could see that. This is going to be likely a 100% victory. I have a lot of cavalry over here that will be raiding the Carpathian hinterlands while I besiege the big fortress with my main army. I do have to keep in mind that our manpower is very low. Now, this is not because we've lost much, it's because we, had just to build up a new army, and I can't really build mercenaries. I just don't have the money for that. Now, another cool event we had that I didn't show you yet is that we're searching for iron and copper. So there could be more events coming up where some of our provinces in Norway that currently produce, fish could end up producing copper instead, or iron, and that's a really, really good thing that will help our economy long term. Now, in the meantime, it looks as if Lotharingia is going to be lost completely to rebels. There's more Catholic zealots that have risen up, and we even have pretenders, so I can't really defend Lotharingia anymore. I think this is a lost cause. I don't know how long we're going to be able to hold on to it, but eventually I think it's just going to break away due to rebels. We'll have to see, but yeah, as I said, I can't really deal with this at the moment. This war is way more important. So yeah, that's the one thing. Now, I do, however, want to make use of our estate ability here. And first of all, I want to grant some new world charters so that our settler is increased, and I actually also took the idea for that, so that's really good. Our colonies should be going or finishing a little bit faster, and then I am probably going to use the 5 prestige. That's not too much. And we'll ask for a contribution 400 gold. That's really good. That's actually really good. And they're still happy with that. So I like that. And then seeking the support of you. I would like to do this, but I can't really afford to lose the legitimacy right now. Calling a diet here, that might be a good idea. Because then I can demand some military support from you guys. That's probably a good idea. That's only 50. I would like to get at least 100 for the military power. Let me see if I can get 100 now. It's still 50. If I do this, you will gain extra 20 influence. And now, what if I recruit a conquistador 2? Now we should get 150. That's really good. That's really, really good right now. So I'll take the extra military power. I'm not sure what I really want to do with all of these leaders. I guess we're just going to keep them around. This guy seems not too bad. Where's the conquist? Is that the... No, this is the conquistador. Okay, he's got a lot of movement. Fine. Alright, well, yeah, as you can see, I think this is a war that I can probably win. I'm pretty confident, because we're not outnumbered that ridiculously. So we should have a good chance here. The war score looks still rather bad because Constantinople is obviously not in our hands, but this battle should be really good for us. We have caught an enemy army off guard. They actually attacked us. It was a bit of a bait right there. I had my cavalry out. They unfortunately did manage to destroy 4,000 of our cavalrymen. That really does suck, but, you know, it's fine. It's recoverable. They rolled up very high here, so that's kind of a problem. And this guy seems to be much better than us in fire. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. So, yeah, we kind of have to wait for some good rolls, but this looks much better. In terms of casualties, we actually took more, but I will still call this a victory in my book. So we're just going to go back to besieging their hinterlands. I hope that this fortress falls soon, because that's really been going on for a while. Falling now would be amazing, but nope, we do not have such luck. There is another army coming, and I have to be careful they don't snap up my cavalry again. Yeah, the area likes to do that. I kind of don't understand why. They will actually be able to destroy our cavalry here. Fuck, that's very annoying. And we've just got more rebels. Catholic zealots. And now they're actually taking over Qatar provinces, which is really annoying, but there's nothing I can do. Lotharingia is a lost cause. Yeah, so I don't know if my cavalry can support or survive long enough. At least this fortress has fallen. Yes, it survived just in time, and now maybe I can come in and help. They have taken a river crossing, and they have a really good 2-6 shock general. Okay, we definitely need Ashield to actually do the fighting and have some of our other generals do the sieging. Okay, so that was okay. Now let's probably just stay here, or just go here, I guess. And then this army, I want you to actually do the sieging in the woods. That's going to be difficult, but yeah, we have a nice headway. We've made some good progress here, and now all we got to do is take back Constantinople. As maybe, actually, you know what? Do I have access to that cap? This is a weird path. So I think we're going to have to take Serbia first, this fortress here, before we can truly attack. But once we have taken this fortress, we should be in a really good position, and we'll likely be able to peace out as well, if my cavalry recuperates here. So after a series of defeats, we have actually been driven out of Carpathia. The problem is that I overextended, we got destroyed in Serbia, had to retreat, and then, you know, there were follow-up battles that pushed us back. And unfortunately, we ran out of manpower, so we're really in a bad situation. Now our ruler died, which made us lose stability, but we gained legitimacy in the process. So it's kind of not that terrible. We're now left with Emperor Olav III, 28 years young, or 28 years old. He's got 6 diplomatic skill, which is amazing, but that's kind of it. We're definitely going to have to focus on military now, because we are behind in tech. Like, this is just the most important technology. We're very lucky that Carpathia is still at Tech 11 as well. But if we were to get Tech 12 and the new troops, we could steamroll. But unfortunately, that's not a possibility right now. I still think we can win this war. It's just, yeah, I mean, gonna be more difficult. I I don't really get to do a whole lot. What I will have to do is I'm going to have to use my fleet that I'm gathering right now. We'll have to make our way to Constantinople, unsiege this with our full might, and then we will get ticking war score in our favor, maybe capture their fortress here, or their capital, and that should do the trick. I can't really go for full assault. They can take over Germany here, that's fine. That's not really gonna bother me too much, so I'll let them do that, have their fun, and yeah, we'll just see what we can do here. Now, I do need some better general. Athos Titty, good name. Athos Titty, I'll take you. You'll be leading our forces with your insane shock value. Hopefully, that's gonna win us the day. We have a rare sea battle. I was hoping to catch this navy a little bit earlier. They unfortunately managed to land 20,000 troops on Roma, and they're going to besiege this province now as well. But at least I think this army will be caught, likely not destroyed, and even then it will only be 1,000 men. But yeah, basically my goal is to at least use the lands of Lotharingia while we still have them to ferry some troops over. Kind of forgot that this is part of our empire, because, you know, it looks so different. It has not actually been under our control for quite some time. But yeah, Lotharingia, they have so many rebels, a lot of pretenders as well. So chances that they will break at the end of this war is very, very high. And I don't know what that means for them, for their, I guess, place in our empire. If they're going to lose, that's possible. At least with certain rebels, that is possible. But yeah, either way, as I said, I'm going to go to Constantinople. This is worth so much. I mean, there is 13 war score because we don't have it, plus the occupation is 4 war score, and then obviously we could get ticking war score in our favor if we have it under our control, and that's kind of my goal right now. Denmark is over here doing a little bit of things, so perhaps they will be useful, at least defending their own lands, right? I don't really demand much more, but if my vassals could at least defend their own lands, that would be kind of useful. But yeah, so we're currently moving south here to potentially, yeah, be picked up by the by our navy. Okay, we did capture some new transport ships. I'm actually going to keep those transports for now, and what I'm thinking about is actually landing here, because we're not going to get any penalties for this because we're the defenders. So we could completely rout this 20,000 men army. That could be a great victory, and then we can move on to Constantinople. That's my goal here, but it's going to take a little bit more time before we get there. Our troops have landed in Roma, and we should be able to win here. I mean, they've rolled a 9, obviously, to start this off, which is unfortunate, but they've got no general, and unfortunately, they also didn't take any... They didn't take any damage. You know what I might do is spend 11 military points. They are very valuable to us, but I think 11 might be worth it just here to give us a little bit of an edge. And what I will do also is I'm going to bring over even more troops just so that we can make sure to lock down this victory and potentially crush them entirely. We have a 5-shock general over here. That should actually... Man, you know what? This is not looking as good as I had expected. Actually, in fact, this is looking terrible. How are we losing this? Can we please not lose? Oh, we rolled a 0. That's certainly not helping. Okay, a 5 with a 5 shock should be enough now to crush the enemy. And it was. Now, where... Oh, their army is gone. Good. So that was a wipe. That was much needed. I'm very happy it finally worked. Yes, they're besieging our German territories. Luckily, it doesn't matter. There's Pskov separatists in Denmark. Oh, please, Denmark. The only person that actually has control of their land is France, but they're also not doing anything. And they're likely to declare war on us as soon as we... Well, as soon as they feel like it. Now, what I'm going to have to do here is likely just combine our armies and consolidate. In fact, let me reorganize this into one army because, yeah, it's pointless to have so many low troops. There you go. Let's do it this way, and let's just completely get rid of this. So we at least know what we're working with. 24,000 men. That's not a lot, but it's not nothing either. So we're gonna make our way here. Let's send our war fleet first, and then I'm going to send the transport after. Land in Constantinople, siege it back hopefully quickly. They're far away, so we might have some time, and then perhaps we can also grab their capital. If not, then that's fine too. But that should at least give us the war score necessary. They're at medium enthusiasm right now, so they don't really want to fight much longer. France is actually over here with a fleet. Holy shit. That's actually sort of helping. At least it's not entirely terrible. Wow, I would have never expected that. That is more help than I had actually ever anticipated. But yeah, there you go. Let's land in Constantinopolis. We do get the blockading bonus, so that should be fine. And what are our odds here? I might actually order an artillery barrage. That's so expensive, but we can't really afford to get caught by this 25k army there. That would give us a breach. We do get a 2 bonus here, 1 bonus from the leader siege. That's not amazing. What if we get defeated though? I kind of have to go for it though. I have to go for it. I have to order the barrage and hope that this will help. Oh yeah, it actually helps big time. We'll see. Anyways, I'll cut back if we are successful or being pushed out. It took some time to turn this around, but here we finally are. As you can see, Constantinople fell after over 100 days, and it took even longer for Travunia, which is kind of interesting. I guess it held out longer because it was in the mountains. But either way, here we are now. The Carpathians are no longer interested in continuing this war because they are, I mean, they lost their capital, really. I have rebels in Denmark that are continuously prop up now, and yeah, our German territories are obviously under siege. Now, I wonder, I could probably get onto the boats, crush this army too, and go for maybe even a bigger victory. Maybe what I could do also is just drag this out a little bit more. This is what I want. Reparations and 1,000 gold. This would be good. We could maybe take this opportunity to loot a little bit. I think I will do that actually. Let's loot a little bit more gold because Constantinople won't fall for another couple months, and then I will peace out as soon as it's about to fall, and then we'll have extra war score. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So I just wanted to show you what's currently happening, but I'll be back once we actually have a peace deal. Unfortunately, Carpathia piled in a lot more troops very quickly, and now I can't really defeat them anymore, which is very unfortunate. They also have another army here that is threatening me now, so I kind of have to take this and peace out while we have Constantinople. Walls have been breached, and so I'm gonna have to settle for a lot less than I had hoped, but that's okay. We're gonna get 300 gold. That's not nearly enough, but at least the war operations will hopefully give us a good boost to our income. I wasn't even able to loot as much as I wanted. We're just kind of pressured here, but alright, I'll take it. We don't really have any manpower anyway, so this is the best course of action. I'm gonna try and get everyone on my ships. At least we did win a couple naval battles, and then we're gonna, well, start our long way home. And I will probably mothball out. I still have to mothball my fortresses, man. Even if people attack me, I can't help it. This is just, it's too costly. It's too costly. And actually, since I don't have any rebels myself, I'll probably stop the maintenance. It's Denmark. They can deal with their rebels, honestly. They have a big enough army to do that. I hope they will utilize them. I don't know where their army is. There it is. 24,000 men, more than capable of dealing with this. And Lotharingia, I don't know. We'll just see what happens with them. They broke. They're Catholic now. So, you know what? That's cool. Can I force convert them? I mean, they're unhappy anyways. I can't. They have to have less than 50 liberty. Okay, so Lotharingia is now Catholic. And are you still... Yeah, and you're no longer ruled by a yngling. You now have Flemish culture as well. So the Pretender as well as the Catholic Zealots were successful in their... Well, with their goal. That is very bad. That's actually very annoying as well. So we lost Lotharingia in a way. They're still our vassals, but, you know... Our family has been removed. That's a big blow to the Yinglings, I would say. Like, this is something I would have not expected at the onset of this campaign. But yeah, we're gonna go back to colonizing. In fact, we actually have a colony already established here. It's growing as fast as it can, really. But as soon as we have more provinces adjacent to it, we're gonna get a little bit of a bonus there. So that's gonna make it faster. And of course, as our technology and ideas improve, even though they do that very slowly, we will go and make some advancements there as well. But yeah, for now, that was it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will see you next time.